I was up for my daughter's wedding this weekend, and I was up in upstate New York. And I passed a gas station. I couldn't believe it. Gas prices are on the rise all over the country, and I don't know why people aren't up in arms. Maybe because the media doesn't tell them to. The lowest average price in South Carolina now is $3.49. That's the lowest. The national average is $3.82. In New York, it was over $4 a gallon. And out in California, they are setting all-time records. $4.71 per gallon. That is the average price of gas in the state of California. It's never been higher. How do people go to work? How do they do it? Under even the evil George Bush, the oil man, it was not that high. Why? Why is the price so much higher than the national average now in California? Well, a few reasons. California requires a different blend of gasoline. But the high prices across the nation are best explained by the policies of an administration and a president who is on record saying he wants energy prices to, quote, necessarily skyrocket. We've shown you that clip over and over again. But I want to show you another one, because this is how he's making your prices skyrocket. This clip is on sustainability, and this clip is more disturbing about the price of your energy. Watch.
The question is how the Obama administration interprets the word sustainability. The evidence suggests a lot like Cortese.
A clean, sustainable economy.
That's EPA Administrator Lisa Jackson.
We must build and rebuild a country and an economy where everyone gets a fair shot.
Excuse me? If you don't know who she is the head of the Environmental Protection Agency, the EPA, Lisa Jackson. And she tells us there explicitly what the true mission of the EPA now is. Not an agency to protect the environment, what would give you that idea, but a tool for the federal government to use to rebuild the country and the economy the way they see fit. Economic and social justice. The price of gasoline when Barack Obama took the oath of office was $1.84 per gallon. How did we get all the way to $3.82? Well, in part, policies like the decision to put a complete moratorium on drilling and exploration in the Gulf of Mexico after the BP spill, that didn't help. Concerns that oil might somehow contaminate aquifers, that it would pass over, have allowed the administration to put the proposed Keystone pipeline on indefinite hold. The mainstream media likes to say the president really can't do anything about the price of gas. Really? When did you start saying that? 4 years ago? But these are decisions that directly affect the supply that we have and the access that we have. Now you contrast that with what Mitt Romney is saying. What you could have is a timely approval of the Keystone pipeline, individual state control over drilling on government property, resumed exploration in the Gulf, and new wells off the coast of the Carolinas. That's Romney's plan for energy independence, and he says he wants to make Canada, Mexico, and the United States energy independent. And we should be. Common sense. But if you did those things, you know what else it would do besides making your gas price go down or your heating go down? It would create jobs. No social justice, no master planning, just jobs and cheap energy. Which is more helpful to you? Government intervention for economic and social justice, complete with a high gas price? Or a more reasonable and efficient harnessing of our natural resources? In 28 days, Americans choose.